Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is our weekly update for the Rex Begonia water propagation. Some also have been transferred into yarn, but I'm just really showing progress with the water propagation. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, the red one, which is probably Red Robin, but I'm not entirely sure. This is the one that has almost no petiole, no leaf stem, but you can see got the little roots starting to grow, and that little plant on the top is really starting to grow, and it looks like there's more than one. So you can see that is progress, and this is just sitting in water. You can see I just rinse out the water maybe twice a week, maybe once a week, depending. But yeah, as long as it's clean, just a very little bit of water in there, and it is starting to sprout, which is very exciting. I'm interested to see what happens without that leaf stem, without the petiole, because I wonder if the roots are going to continue to grow, or if it's going to be more of the plantlets growing. We'll have to follow along and see. But yeah. Next up is the escargot that we have with a nice sized petiole in water. Look at that root. It also has some new little plants growing. So again, this is like the second update. It's week 3. Week 1 was when we first put these into water, but we are in the second update. So it's really considered week 3, but update number 2. And you can see the root, it's from last week, it's grown a lot. And now we have little plants growing. So it's very exciting. Pretty much what I anticipated, but it's just fun to watch and to take you guys along on the ride. What it also looks like is, you see there in the middle, let me see if I can point with my finger, right where my finger is, there looks like there may even be a little plant growing out of the middle of the petiole there, which is kind of cool. Nothing on the leaf surface though, nothing on the top. But again, this is some good progress 2 weeks after placing this into water. So I'm very, very happy with that. And we're going to move now to these guys. Now these did not have any root growth at all last week. This is the week 3 second update though. And you can see we've got some roots starting. See those little roots coming out the bottom? Yep, down there too. Very, very cool. This one took a little while, maybe because the temperature, I don't know if it was the temperature that was too cold, or sometimes certain varieties take slightly longer. Some of them are quicker. But these guys are finally starting to take off. Let me move my hand out of the way so you can see. See those roots growing? No little plants growing, no babies, but we've got roots. So that's step 1. And soon after, we will have some plants. So since we have 3 leaves in this vial, we have the possibility of not only getting little plants at the base where the roots are growing, but also we might even get some on the leaf surface. So we will see. Every cutting is different, so it's kind of like exciting to wait and see what each cutting wants to do. But we've got roots, so this is obviously trying to survive and propagate itself, so we are right on track. All right, now I'm going to take you to some of the others. Now this one had the mother leaf attached, and on top of the leaf was the baby plant growing. Well, 2 days ago, I think it was, the petiole leaf stem was sagging over. I knew that it was starting to decline because the actual mother leaf started to dry up around the edges, so I knew, all right, it's on its way out. I'm going to have to put that little baby plant into the ICU, which I did, and I just stuck it into some yarn, and so far so good. It has no roots of its own because it was growing on the leaf surface, on the top of the leaf. But I'm pretty confident that I will get some roots on this, especially in the yarn. They seem to love yarn. It's pretty sterile, nothing to rot in there. So it kind of keeps it pretty safe to propagate. And then back to this one, it's growing even quicker now. I have a funny feeling that that mother leaf was maybe taking up too much of the nutrients that the roots at the base of these plantlets were bringing in from the yarn and the nutrients that I put into the water. But you can see now it's getting some nice color. These were the older leaves, they're getting bigger. New leaf, and the new little plantlets are growing really nicely in there. You can see that, look at that. Really, really loves the yarn. It's really kind of cool. So, doing well. And here is the other one. This was a leaf propagation that obviously grew into a little plant, you could see. And it was stalling for a little while. I put it under the lights a little bit more. It's getting a little bit of color, but not, I really don't know what to expect from this. I don't know if it's going to be reddish or purple or just stay silver and green. Time will tell, but I am getting new leaves. There's one there and one up there. See those baby leaves in there? So the plant is growing. It is doing well, and we'll see what color it is. I'm going to put it back directly under the light so it gets more direct light from the LED lights, and hopefully the color will start to show. If there is any other color, I'm pretty sure there is. I'm just not sure what it was. I can't remember what the parent had. The mother plant. And next up we have the leaf propagation that is starting to fail. The mother's starting to fail, but the plant, the baby plantlets, there's a few plants in here. They are doing just fine. Let me put it under the light so you can see better. These leaves are growing, they're getting tall. These leaves are starting to get some nice color. We have new baby leaves growing in there, as you can see. So right on track with what my expectations would be for this. The plant is growing well. This leaf now is going to wither away and die. You know what I think I'm going to do? I learned a little lesson from this one, which turned into that one that was on top of the leaf. I think I'm going to remove this mother leaf, because how much you want to bet I'm going to remove that leaf and then these plants are going to take off, because I still kind of feel, I have a funny feeling this leaf is pulling too many nutrients from the rest of the plant. So I'm going to do that after this video, and then in next week's update, or next week's update, I will show you where we're at with that. So that is that one. And last but not least, we have this plant that was not doing well. It's still in soil, but I installed the wick, and it is wicking up the water and nutrients. And that little leaf has grown a lot. There were two little leaves. So this was, look at how much bigger it is. You can see, let me back up. This was about the size of my thumbnail in the first video. Look at it now. They grow really quickly. And there's the other leaf. Now, the leaf under here is not getting any light because it's overshadowed by this leaf. So this one probably will not grow as quickly. But as you can see, this one is growing really quickly. And because it's exposed to the grow light directly, the coloring is much healthier compared to the older leaves that apparently did not get a lot of light. But you can see the difference. Healthy leaf, not so healthy leaf. And this is the way the plant came. And you can see there are nicks and cuts. But this is what the plant will eventually look like all around if I have my way. So, so this is very exciting. I'm very happy with this. And yeah, that's it for this update of the Rex Begonia water propagations. If you have any questions about any of these cuttings or any of the prior updates, just let me know. Reach out. I love to talk plants, as you know. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the bell if you want to be notified. And I will see you in the next video.